Welcome to another edition of the January Focus, as it's cold, and then it gets colder again. But we're, a portion of the way through January, and that's a good sign because February and March come right after that, and then we start seeing green again. We've got two segments today that are very interesting. The American Legion Post 382 from St. Clair is here to talk to us about some wonderful things that are happening. And then Lynn Zarowski will be along from the Marine City Recreation Department. She's got all sorts of activities, get you out of the winter doldrums. But let's begin with John LaCroix. Nice to see you, from the American Legion Post, and Chris Hawes. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Focus set. John's been here multiple times, but I'm glad you came along. What's happening at American Legion Post 382?
Well, Paul, we want to thank you for inviting us to your program to discuss our Post 382 Legion in St. Clair on Clinton Avenue, just west of the railroad tracks. I brought Chris with me today. She wears multiple hats at the Legion.
Chief cook and battle washer.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, she's a very valuable person. And she's with the auxiliary, she's with the honor guard, and she's our first vice at the Legion. And some of the events that we're going to have coming up, Chris is going to talk about some of them, but I've got a few things that I'd like to get out with.
Okay.
We just finished one of the biggest events that we've put on at the American Legion for the St. Clair Police and Fire Department. We called it the Appreciation Day for both places, and what a wonderful event. The community really responded very well. Businesses and the community both. They should get a great big thank you very much for helping us.
Wonderful.
We've ended up with around $20,000.
$20,000?
$20,000.
That's remarkable.
Oh, I'm telling you, what a great committee we had.
Yeah. That's what it takes.
Yep. We couldn't have done it without the group as that we have, and I thank them very much also. We ended up with about 800 people that came to the Appreciation Day. We had raffles, we auctioned off a TV, and really had a wonderful event. It was so nice to meet the officers, some of the officers, Sergeant Wood and Officer Snyder, and the fire department with Chief David Westreek and some of his people. And it was kind of fun to watch them. They were serving the dinner.
Oh, they were? Okay.
And they were doing the little ramba with the music, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun we had. And just can't say enough about the community.
How did you raise the $20,000?
Well, we sold signs.
Okay, I saw them all around the yards.
Yeah, our one sign was $5,000, and our other sign was $100, and then $25 for the city, for the residents.
For the yard signs?
For the yard signs. And we sold raffle tickets for the different, and the businesses also supplied us with like dinners and
basket donations
for us to be able to do all of that. And then we charged for dinner when they come in for dinner, and that night, what a wonderful way to say thank you to those group of people. Those are the group of people that runs towards a problem, and to help anybody or do anything. And
much like yourselves, the veterans.
Yes, thank you. And we want to just say thank you to the police and the fire department for what they have done, and you see them in uniform and all that. It's really neat to get to know them as a person,
right?
And I think we've done that. And what a great group of people.
You're going to have an Appreciation Day celebration where you're going to give out the money, right?
Yes, we're gonna do that on February 13th at 6:30 at the Legion. And we're going to get a big check and have the police and the fire department come and accept a check from the Legion. We'd like the first vice and the committee and the president of the Legion to kind of hand the check out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So we can get some pictures.
Right.
And for our magazines. And I put together a big book that all the things that we've done, so that we can add those pictures to the book. When people go back and look at it, they'll be able to see what we did and
Great.
how we did it. And the public's welcome if they want to come and see what we're doing. We'd also like to do it at the City Hall with the mayor and them. And we're really not sure about when we
What
can
date?
what date we can do that.
Depending
But
on
once-
what they have on their agenda. or-
Right. Once we find that out, then we'll get back and let the community know if they want to come down and watch.
Great.
And that way the mayor and the council can get involved with this too.
Great.
We want it to be a community event. It's kind of like the American Legion family that's put all of this together. It isn't just one group. It's the Legionnaires, it's the Sons of the Legion, it's the auxiliary and the community and the Friends of the Legion that help us. If you know, the ones that serve the dinners, the ones that sold the tickets and all of that, you know, we want everybody to come and enjoy. Even the people that donated, come down and check us out.
So, Chris, what was your involvement? Was a little bit of all of it, right?
Yes, I was in the kitchen the last week of it, but I was on the committee and helped with the raffle baskets, and the community it was awesome.
Warms your heart.
It really does. Even the police department, Sergeant Woods and Officer Snyder couldn't believe the response that we were getting from the people. It really made them feel super.
Well, they go to work every day and they don't get a lot of notoriety and they just do their job and they don't look for thank you, but this
But
was
it's nice
certainly
to
nice
hear.
to do it.
I know, because my husband was in law enforcement for 30-some years, so I know
Yeah, you have
the
first-hand
background.
knowledge.
Yeah, and they really, really appreciated everybody's output. In fact, they still come.
Good, good, good.
Come up. But like I say, I was in the kitchen the last week getting everything ready, helping, because that's my hat.
That's
when I'm
your-
not one of the hats.
One of the hats you wear.
One of the hats.
Go ahead, John.
And we've got kind of another event coming up too,
Okay.
with the chamber. We're going
Oh, yes.
we're going to do a breakfast for all the chamber
Really?
members, and we're going to do that the 25th of January.
Okay.
And it's a Thursday.
It's Thursday morning.
And 7, I guess it's 8 till 9. I think there's going to be 35 members. Pat O'Connor is kind of helping me put this together with the chamber, and Chris and Lori and
Lori Ventnor.
Duin are getting the kitchen ready for us so that we can do that. But it's going to be a fun time.
Well, that'll be
What
great.
a
That'll bring
good
new
group.
people into
Yeah.
into your building.
Well, that's what we want to showcase, because we'd like to showcase what we're doing up there. We're kind of changing the atmosphere, or hopefully change the atmosphere to a family-friendly place to come to our lounge on Mondays and Monday nights. Is it that they have the euchre?
Euchre.
Thursday during the day, 2 o'clock they have euchre. We're trying to sponsor different things that bring the community in. The last few Saturdays we've been doing coney dogs and soup, and just, you know, for people to come in, and if they it's for members, but if the member brings a guest, you know, bring your guests with us, and
Lent starts February the 14th, I think. Mm-hmm. Around in there.
Yeah.
And does that mean you're going to have your fish fry?
yep, we still do our regular fish fry on
The third.
yeah, go ahead.
Third Friday of every month, we have a fish fry. That Sunday following that Friday, we have our breakfast. Starting in Lent, the first day of Lent, we'll be going from 3 to 7.
Oh, my
and
God.
we will be having frog legs.
Oh, my God.
But we will not have baked fish that Friday. And then every Friday after that until Good Friday, we will have the baked fish, the shrimp, the fried fish, the
You've been
French
doing it.
fries, the red skin potatoes, the coleslaw. Let's see what else. The baked beans,
The
salad,
desserts.
assorted desserts, and everything's homemade. We do everything there. And then on Good Friday, we will have frog legs again, but no baked fish. We just don't have the
Capacity of the room.
yeah. because last year, Good Friday
How
we
many
did
years have you
700.
guys been doing the fish fries?
5 years.
5 years? It's really catching on.
It is. We've got some real good, steady people that come in.
Do you do
Faithfully.
carryouts too?
Yes, we do. It's the same price. Now, if you're eating in, there is no carry-out. You to eat
Right.
there. Because we've had some people that tried to
Right.
backdoor, so we do not give carryouts unless you're actually buying a carryout to
I
go
think
out.
most people who are doing fish fries do the same thing, so.
And we
it's
don't
not out
charge
of the
any
ord-
extra.
Yeah, it's not
for
out
the
of the
carry.
ordinary,
A
so.
lot of places will charge you extra for carryout.
Yeah, I guess they do.
We don't.
Okay.
The only
right.
thing I ask is if with the desserts, 1 dessert per person. Yeah.
John and I are there, we're gonna have two. We're gonna have two.
Not if I'm around.
Okay.
They'll tell you I'm the dessert Nazi. Only because Lori,
I thought you were a nice lady.
no, Lori and I end up spending 2 days of making cakes.
Oh
You know,
my
when you're
God.
talking half-sheet cakes of 10 and 12, it gets a bit much. You
Yes.
don't want people to just,
Take one.
yep.
Okay, John
That's
and
all I
I
ask.
will take one.
And they'll tell you I watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we strongly suggest that the community come and join us because it's delicious. If
Okay.
you talk to anybody
What's the cost?
$10?
$10 for adults. For 12, aged 5 to 12, it's $5. If you're under 5, it's free.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
what a great way to spend an evening or an
Yeah.
afternoon and have a great dinner and meet some new people and stuff. Really, I highly recommend it. The breakfast, if you have never been there for our breakfast, you better get down there. They got the waffles with the
Well, we
strawberries
have
and
scrambled eggs.
Oh,
You guys are making me hungry here.
Loaded scrambled eggs that has ham, usually, or sausage, cheese, onions, green pepper. Then we have the sausage links. Then we have red skin potatoes. We have blueberry pancakes, buttermilk pancakes. Then we have Belgian waffles with strawberry and whipped cream, biscuits and gravy. And I think that's about it that I can
Wow.
remember.
Yeah, well,
And if
they-
we have any dessert left over from Friday, it'll be
Get
out
it
there
out there.
Saturday.
yeah, they do. They do a really super on that.
What else you got there, John?
Coming on, we got a Super Bowl event coming up on February 4th from 3 p.m. till 11 p.m. It costs $15 for the food. You get to watch 2 large screen TVs. It's open to the public. And looking for a fun place to watch the game? Come on down.
Do you have to be a member?
No.
Okay.
Open to the public.
Okay.
And they can come down and kind of check us out and see what we're doing.
Okay.
Some of the events to watch for coming up is our casino trips put on by the Sons of the Legion. April 13th is our next one to the Motor City. Watch your calendars for our harvest dinner. They say that's probably our best dinner that we put on.
Well, the first one we did, because this will only be our 3rd year, the first year we did it, we had like 300.
No.
The following year, we had 400 and ran out.
Wow.
we,
You guys are doing something good over there.
well, that
So
Good
we take
Friday,
pride in our
Yeah, it
kitchen.
must.
Yeah.
You must.
that Good Friday, was there 700 that
We
one?
did
Good-
700
Marvelous.
in
That's
4
marvelous.
hours. I mean, it.
Labor of love, though.
Oh yes, yes, and it takes a lot, a lot of time, and a lot of the members, the auxiliary and the Sons of the Legion and the Legionnaires put a lot of time in there. They enjoy it.
Right.
They want to help the community, and it seems like it seems like the fellowship follows through there. Which is really nice. We got the drive-through chicken dinner coming up for the St. Clair Marching Band. We do scholarships too.
When's the drive-through chicken? Do I have to bring my own chicken?
No, you don't have to bring your own chicken.
We sold 400 chickens. Or
600.
600
meals.
And when is that?
That'll be in November.
Oh, okay.
okay. We do 2 scholarships. Deadlines March 1st. We sponsor 2 students, one from St. Clair, one from Marine City. I can't
And
remember
it's
the two.
$1,000, but they need to have military background within their family, their grandparents, their
Oh, good.
father, this and
So
that.
that's not a bad requirement. That's pretty
No.
easy to get.
We'd also like to follow up with the membership. We really would love to have you come down and check us out and see how we're doing things. And we have our meetings the second Tuesday of every month for the
The Legion.
So we'd love to have people come down and see
What are the requirements? Is it any service,
Any branch.
any branch? I mean, Coast Guard, Navy,
Yep.
Army.
Yes.
I think you have
Air
to
Force?
have 180 days
Service.
service to be able to qualify, I
And there's
think.
certain time frames. So
Yeah.
if they're, what we need to do is if they're coming in and they're interested, bring their DD-214
Okay.
and we can check it out.
Oh, simple as that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that works out really good if they do that.
But it's a good camaraderie of people who've done this, who've gone through similar kinds of things.
Right.
So it's
It's the brotherhood. That's where we come in with the Ally Vets, with the Honor Guard. We do, last year we did 296 funerals.
you're on the Honor Guard.
Yes.
That's got to be an honor to be
It is
selected to do
because
that.
we're saying the final farewell to a brother or a sister. And it gets hard, you know.
Yeah, it's tough.
It is,
It's
especially if you know them. It makes it rough.
Right.
But we're always looking for help there. We've got a handful. 90% of the Ally Veterans Honor Guard is from our post.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it kind of rough because we're involved in several different things.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we will do any military funeral. All they have to do is call, and we'll be there. We'll work.
Wonderful.
We'll do whatever we can.
Wonderful.
The auxiliary also does a poppy
Yep.
sale in the springtime. And if you see them out this spring, please donate, buy a poppy. We service
don't.
go ahead.
You don't buy poppies. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
You donate to them.
Yeah.
You know. And it's not just the auxiliary. The Sons also get involved. The Legion gets involved. But that money is earmarked strictly for a veteran, their family, in an emergency need.
Okay.
And it
Does
can't.
that money stay in St. Clair County, or does
Yes,
it go
it
to?
does.
Okay.
In fact, I'm the one that holds the checkbook on it.
Okay, okay.
And I'm real funny. You know, we've helped people with their gas
You're
bill.
not a nice person. You watch the checkbook. You watch the cake. My golly, I thought you were a
It's my
nice
job.
lady.
No. I take pride in being. You got to understand, I did 12 years in the Army.
Right.
So,
Well, that's good you're there. It's good you're there.
yeah, no, but if there's a veteran that needs help,
Please call.
please call, come in, bring us our documentation. As long as we've got documentation, I'll get the money to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty, so off the top, we've got a couple things happening immediately. February the 13th, you're going to present the money to the fire department and the police department of St. Clair
Yes.
at the Appreciation Day public meeting.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then what else you got coming? Then you got fish fries coming.
And the Super Bowl
Super Bowl.
got coming up.
We got a fish fry tomorrow.
And we got a fish fry tomorrow and a breakfast Sunday, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Busy, busy place.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came along.
Well,
It's
thank
very
you.
nice to
It
meet
was
you. We'll
nice to
have you
be-
back. And John,
Thanks,
you're
Paul.
always welcome.
Thank you.
And coming up next, we've got Lynn Zarowski will be right along, and she's going to talk to us about getting healthy and do a little exercise. We'll be right back with Lynn. Back, friend Lynn Zarowski, nice to see you. Welcome back to the Focus Set. You are a busy, busy person.
Trying to be. Stay out of
You-
trouble.
You run, I know, trouble's fun. You run the recreation department for the city of Marine City.
Correct.
And you've got lots of new programs for January of 2018
Yes.
that we need to tell the public about. The first one is about snowmen. What is that about?
This is our first ever snowman contest for the residents of Marine City. And the criteria is your snowman must have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth.
Does he have to have a carrot nose?
No, it just has to be a nose, arms, and either a hat or scarf of some type.
Okay.
Some type of, a flair.
Okay.
And then be creative. And we have wonderful prizes. And if
Really?
if your snowman wins the contest, you will win a prize.
Wonderful. What kinds of prizes?
Well, our first place prize is $40 worth of gift certificates to the Riverside Cinema.
Okay,
So
that's
go
a
see a
practical
movie.
one.
Yeah.
Good.
Our second place prize is a sledding package. It's a lovely sled with some hats and some
Ooh.
tumblers and a cooler
Ooh.
for anyone to go sledding, and that was donated by Tim's Lawn Service.
Okay.
And our third place prize is a $25 Meyer gift card donated by a retired Marine City Rotary
Oh,
member.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Those are really practical
pretty good
gifts.
prizes, yeah.
Yeah, those are good prizes. The ones that you'll use.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
it's not a trip to the Bahamas or something like
No,
that.
maybe
but
next year.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to donate a trip.
What are the rules and regulations? Well, I know it's the city is Marine City, but when does it start? When does it end?
It starts January 15th, ends February 15th. You need to take a picture of your snowman and bring it in, a printed picture, and then fill out an entry form for $2. And
Okay.
enter as much as you want, but it should be within the city residents.
But
City limits.
entering is not adding up points. There's going to be judging.
Right.
Okay.
Right. We have judges
But
that
you've
will-
got to
at
know
the
where
end.
it is
Right.
and what you're looking for.
So we need them to come in and do the entry forms.
Is there categories, little snowmen, big snowmen?
Not yet this year. Next
Okay.
year we'll go that extra mile.
Let's see how many
Yeah,
entries
Right
we
now
get.
we'll just see who we get. Right.
Okay, so $2.
$2.
Do your own snowmen. I think we're going to have no problem with melting snowmen this year.
That's why we want to take a picture.
Yeah, right. Oh, so if it does melt,
Right.
you still got
That's-
the picture. Okay,
right.
great. Now
so
I get
there's
that.
there's no risk of losing your snowman, and we missed out on getting a chance to take a look at it.
Do I need to put a date on the picture?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
You're
no.
gonna-
Just
you're
bring the
gonna-
picture in and we'll know.
Okay.
We'll know.
All right, so that's number one, Marine City Recreation Snowman Contest. Make sure you have eyes, nose, mouth, arms, and a hat or scarf to qualify. Additional flair allowed. Be creative. Will be a resident in city limits now through February the 15th. Okay. Number two, we're talking about, which is first, the swim and splash, or it doesn't make any difference?
We can talk about the swim program.
Okay, let's talk
Absolutely.
about the swim program.
We've got 3 swim programs going on. We have our swim lessons, and we just did registration, and those lessons have filled up. Lessons will be offered again in the spring, and we're actually adding more sessions of lessons, so there's more opportunity for people to get their children in. We don't like people walking away not able to enter.
So, are you doing infants and toddlers and
We
that kind of stuff this time of year? or is
Not
that
this time of
that's
year
in the spring?
because they get all wet and go outside and get colds and they
Yeah.
drop out, and it was kind of
Yeah.
a waste of their money. So
Right.
right now we're just doing the beginners and then the level 3 and 4, which is the ones that have passed the beginners.
Okay.
In the spring we'll do all 3. We'll do the
Okay.
beginners and the level 3, and we'll do the infants and toddlers.
Okay, and that's a fun family
It's-
event.
Prices are really good, and living on 2 rivers, everybody wants their kids
Right.
to know how to swim.
That's
It's
right.
really important. Our other swim program is our open swim, so that's for families, and that's on Monday nights, and it's from 7:15 to 8 o'clock, and it's $2 per person or $5 per family.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Can't. Now you can take all your kids. They get to swim, get their energy out, and then take them home nice and clean.
Yeah.
Put their jammies on and go to bed.
Yeah.
So it's
We forgot to mention where the pool is, in case
Oh.
people don't know that.
right. We are using the Marine City High School pool, which is at 1085 Ward Street.
And it's easy access. They've got nice locker rooms.
There's locker rooms. You have to bring your own lock, but yes, it is easy access, and there's showers available too.
Okay, so I bring my own lock, but I have to take my lock when I leave.
Yes.
I can't leave it there for a week.
No.
Kind of thing. Okay, and that one's really great. $2 per person, $5 for family.
Right.
So that's really a bargain.
It is a good deal. Right.
And $1 for senior citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Children under 4 must be with parent in water with them at the time. Children 12 and older must have an adult with them in the bleachers.
Mm-hmm.
Swim diapers. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
taking little infants too.
Yeah. Well, a parent would have to be in the water with their child, but they need to be wearing swim diapers at the same time.
Okay. All right, and then there was another one that was added this year, which is a walking program.
Right. If I can just mention too, the Splash Bash program that's going on the same time as the Open Swim. This was a senior swim program that we've got sponsored through HAP, and it's been free for seniors for the last probably 9 years. And it was always done during the daytime, but we lost the availability to offer it during the daytime. So now that's been added on to the Open Swim at night on Monday nights at the same time.
Okay.
So that's open to 18 years and older who are just coming to do specifically the Splash Bash program.
What's Splash Bash?
Splash Bash means that you can either do water aerobics, or you can do laps, or you can just do your own thing. But you have to be an adult. You can't be in there with a child. It's got to be for adults and mainly geared towards senior citizens or older adults that want to do water exercise and good for their joints.
The continuing battle of the high school against senior citizens. Temperature of the pool, what?
79 to 80 degrees. I've seen it. It's
Okay.
79 to 80 degrees. It doesn't mean the air is very warm, but once you get under the water, it feels really good. I mean,
So seniors like it warmer.
yes,
The competitive swimmers, the high school kids like it cooler.
right.
So there's a battle of the ages.
I don't get involved in that.
You are a very smart woman.
Just allow them to know what the temperature is and make their own decisions. So, yeah.
All right, so while we're talking about the high school, you're talking about a walking program.
Walking program. So in the wintertime, Monday through Friday, from 6 to 6:50 a.m., anyone can come and walk the hallways throughout the high school. You know, a lot of times
6:50 a.m. or p.m.?
a.m.
A.m.
It's in the morning from 6 to 6:50 a.m. before school starts.
Okay.
So I think this is a wonderful opportunity. The school's allowing us to do this because anybody that walks outside, sometimes the path gets treacherous or icy. You can't get around things. Here you can always go, rain or shine. You can always, as long as the school is open. If they're closed for inclement weather or closed for the holiday, then the program is not available.
Wonderful.
Okay.
How about anything else coming up for the spring?
So we'll be continuing the gymnastics program. We're offering that now. We're still taking registration for our gymnastics program. That's in the evening on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's gotten very popular in Marine City. Everybody loves the ABC gymnastics coach,
Yeah,
and
he's a great guy.
very successful. And then we have some fitness classes we're offering. We have a 20-20-20 for adults, and that's going on now and then again in the spring.
Okay.
So, and then we'll have lessons again in the spring, and we'll look forward to the competitive swim team for the summer.
So let's go through the snowman contest one more time. It's now through the February the 15th. You got to come with a picture of your snowman,
Right.
$2, and you're in.
Yep.
And you can win some prizes.
Yes.
That sounds
Some
great.
surprises. Thank you.
Talk to me about my snowman. What have I got to have on my snowman?
You have to have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, 2 arms, and some type of either hat or scarf flare.
So everybody's going to be the same with those basic ingredients.
Basic
but
ingredients. The rest they can be creative and do whatever they want.
Give them
So-
a broom. Give 'em-
Sure, sure.
whatever.
We haven't talked about gender, so as long as it's a snowman per se,
Snow person.
it could be a snow person. Yes,
right.
yes.
Lynn Zarowski, you do great
Thank you.
things for the
Thank you.
community and keep everybody healthy, and we salute you for that.
Thank
you.
you.
Do good work. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, I'm Paul Dingaman. Enjoy January.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingaman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.